Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And man, I look darker. What? Okay, I might have to work on the lighting afterwards, after the stream's done. But hey, I appreciate y'all hopping in the stream. We're gonna pop on a little 2-3 hour stream to wrap up our day, guys. Hopefully, y'all are enjoying all the rock content. If you are, do me a massive favor, smash that like button. It lets me know that you want more of it. And that's how I gauge what content we're going to do. For those of y'all who haven't been here, that's how we gauge it. So the more likes, the more likely it is that I do more content on that particular subject. So hey, I appreciate y'all for hopping in. We had a banger of a stream earlier. And man, I'm excited to kind of wrap up our night. There's a little bit more fighting going on. And yeah, you know, Superman coming in, just flying in, just coming in with the retirement coat on, bro. They hard carrying right now, and the mustache is real. The stash is real. So we're gonna have a little fun with it. I know people probably get all peed off with the thumbnail, but who cares? You know what I mean? If we actually cared, I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? All right, let me fire up some music real quick. Make sure y'all say hi in the chat if y'all are lurking. That way I can at least give you a little love, show you a little shine as we kind of work through all this. All right, firing up some music. Jacob, good to see you, my friend. Buttons, kids wake up, Bulba is streaming again. Yes. Good to see you, Buttons. Feline Wong. Hey. SL Lee, what's happening? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Mobius. Hey. Let me see. Jorge. Hey, Bulba, how's it going, buddy? How are you doing today? Ming, hello. Henry, let's go. Jacob, dude, the travel trick worked like a gem today. Pulled a great infantry triple stat A. You're welcome. We got to keep that in the DL, you know what I'm saying? After retirement, those secrets are going to be a hot commodity, you know what I mean? Dylan, oh, my homie, so good to see you, buddy. How are you? Apple, oh, hitting them with the Bulbacorn. I see you, brother. I already got laughs from the gang on the fucking thumbnail. That's too good. All right, let's fire it up, boys. The thumbnail, people liked it, so I was like, good. Took me a solid 2 minutes to make. All right, let me see. Fire this guy up. Should we show y'all the little thing that's worked for me? Let me see. For those of y'all asking for the travel trick, if you're already here, then it doesn't really matter. Let me just do these real quick, and then I'll show, and we'll test it out again, see if it works for me. There's been several that people have said that it works for them, and some it works, some it doesn't for me. But the one that's worked for me has been pretty consistent with it. If not on the daily, then usually pretty consistent with it. All right, so we got the 7 going. It's for the travel ones. So whoops, clicked the wrong building. For the travel one. So the travel, what I've done is when you click the plus, I look for legendaries, and whatever legendaries I have, I split my attempts for. Okay, so if you max the building, you're gonna have a lot more attempts, but like I have 18, so I'm gonna split these 9 and 9, and I've been consistently getting 3 cutscenes pretty much every single time I've done that. So we'll see how many we get. And that's what I've been doing. So if there's like 5 or 6, I'll usually just do like 2 or 3 legendaries, and I'll split all the attempts between at least 3. If I don't have 3 legendaries, then I just split between what I got. All right, so let's try it. Let's see how many we get. We're either I'm shooting for 3. If we get more than 3, then we're good. We're Gucci. All right, let's see what we get. I don't care about all this other stuff. Let's see. I got 3 yesterday, so I may or may not. I may get shafted today. All right, switch it. I recorded a bunch on a stream just to see. Oh, the infantry one looked nice. Let's see. Oh, I might get shafted super hard. Okay, so that's 1. The Lancy. Let's see. Make him a good one, Lancy. Make him a good one, baby. Make him a good one, Lancy. Come on. Do daddy right. Do daddy right. Do daddy right. It's not terrible. The March speed infantry definitely helps. But what is it? Triple line. That doesn't really help me. Dang it, Daddy. Daddy Lancy, you didn't help me out there, brother. All right, let's see. So we got wax today. Send on my luck to y'all. Got wax today. That's all right. Sometimes it's worked. Most of the times when I've done it over the stream, I've gotten pretty good luck. Let me see. Dude, we are like 50K away from getting this VIP 18. I was really hoping to get this before I retire, but we'll see. We'll see if we get it. I think we're gonna end up being real close at the end of this KVK. All right, let's see. All right, let's go check out some of the left fighting. Left fortress, let's go over there. Yo, buttons. Ayo, send me some res, bro. We're gonna lose all of that res. It ain't gonna be there. Your weak sauce, dang, you hitting me with it. You jinxed it. I did jinx it, button. And some are not so much. It happens, man. I get them. I will say this. I get them a lot more consistently than when I would just do one legendary and go all attempts on one legendary. I get them much more consistent that way. All right, let me see. So that's the fort. So they did this because it's one of the belly bros. The belly bros from 307. As I expected, this is literally what I told y'all was gonna happen, and it's happening. Did I not tell y'all the second that they couldn't let the problem is they refocused on 960 instead of focusing on 93, and that's the reason they're gonna lose this zone. Definitely it's not because of 960. So, you know, it is what it is, you know, but that's the way it is. It's the way the cookie crumbles, boys. Literally how I told y'all. Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie, homies. All right, so there's not very much. They're kind of babysitting over here. I think 93 is kind of giving them the beast knees over here. Fort's already burning. That's kind of the OBJ part right there. And that's gonna take a hot second to burn down. I don't think they can jump over the top over here, but I don't think so. They probably would have already done it if they could. There's our boy Nervy. I haven't seen Nervy in a hot second, boys. I haven't seen him in a hot second. Bro, Innocent, how's it going? Giga Chad, is 365 burning? They are. Here, we'll zoom out. You can see all this from the fort right here. From this line that I'm drawing right here to the right used to all be 365. Or sorry, used to be 960, but 365 burned it all down. And then 93 started building from here, going that way, and then 60KA used to have all this territory, and then they kind of pulled flags out for them to kind of build in place. And I told y'all, once 93 gets in, it's chalk. This zone is chalk, right? The best that 365 can hope for right here is that they're gonna line up some forts right here, take some rallies, and then push down here, because 62 is gonna get absolutely wrecked down here. They chose the weakest ally to come in here and fort up and do that. They should have just had 93. They literally just give them the pass, let 93 build right here, at least so when they push down here, because all this is getting fried, right? We got our 1008 representatives out here, version 2.0 and PX34, just building some flags, just having a little fun. MK still waiting for them to get the pass, you know what I mean? They're just waiting patiently. And Vavi, you know, hey, chill, have a good time, kick your feet up, have a little margarita, you know what I mean? And having a good time out here, you know what I mean? And of course, Big Daddy 93, you know, doing the hard lifting, backpacks and all. Out here, not only are they on the left side, they're on the right side. Still tanking these trash cans. And they're still getting destroyed on the field, even during their uptime. So it happens. It happens. Keeping it real, chat. Keeping it real. I'm just kidding. They're not trash cans. They're human beings. They're nice people, but they're getting absolutely dunked on field. Hey, how's it going, Gambit? Is 1175 and 534 burning? Of course. This KVK is just starting. The way 60 plane shows they're burned out. I don't think they're burned out. I think the problem comes in is you literally bring an ally over to your side, and they've done more action in the last 2 hours than they've done in 10 days, which is the problem, right? For all the open field fighting that's been had, nobody gives a shit about any of that except for the flags that 93 burned today, in my opinion. That's all I care about, right? OBJ. Nowhere to be seen. Yeah, they're asleep. They're probably asleep somewhere under a cabana, kicking their feet up. Is 960 pushing on the other pass there? They're not pushing anywhere. The only pushing that they're doing is they're just cock blocking up to the pass, and that's it. From what I've been watching, they did a couple of storms when I saw on Redline stream, but it isn't anything like. Let's be real. I think Red lost more troops in the time that he was playing than they lost all week long. And that's being like, that's not a jab, that's being truthful. So no, they aren't pushing. They might be building a flag, but take the pass. They aren't gonna take the pass. Like, they aren't doing anything with it, right? They're not rallying a pass. They're kind of doing this thing to kind of do it, but at the same token, it's like, they could have done all this. They could have done all this before 93 was here. So, you know, it's nice in theory. But for as much smack talk is coming out, you know what I mean? It's like, it's literally the unsung hero that came. The unsung hero that came out. I don't know. All I'm saying is, hear me out, chat. If 93 doesn't get the zig, riot. Because let's be honest, for as much as 960 did, they'd be erased, delete us, yeetus, delete us without 93. Catch me outside, how about that? Should just leave that zone to 93 and shift to zone 5? Why? Why does 93 have to get stuck holding the bag? That's my question. 93 shouldn't have to get stuck holding the bag. You're one of the largest Imperium kingdoms in all the Rise of Kingdoms. You should be able to hold your own shit. You know what I mean? Like, I get the need for help, but you can't just offload everything onto 93. Like, that just ain't gonna, like, unless 93 wants that, then cool, but it shouldn't be that way. 960, 1093, their work wonder. They help each other out. Split 365's focus. I don't think so. Like, Button, when we were streaming, the focus never went to 93, which is the problem, which is why I said that was the biggest problem. The focus literally never went to 93. And by the time it went to 93, they were already burning them out. It's just going to be a standoff now until Kingsland, fighting for KP, fun, but they'll just wait for Kingsland for the most part, I think. Split 365 or 1365 firepower. Did they really though, Innocent? Because for the most part, I didn't see them kind of switch off of 960, to be honest with you. Which is why 93 is getting them the absolute bee's knees. Unsung hero, the retirement home. Hell yeah, dude. Long live the retirement home. What's up, my guy? Blazing, how's it going, homie? Good to see you, bud. They did for 1 week straight. Did what for 1 week straight? All I saw for 1 week straight was all their flags, forts get burned down without any sort of repercussion. Or the first flag that I saw the allies from 960 burn in the last 10 days came from 93, and that was like 3 hours ago. And to say that 960 couldn't have burned or couldn't have defended or couldn't have done anything, dude, that's kind of weak. I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general that like, that's kind of weak coming from 960, who's probably one of the more synonymous kingdoms with swarming and killing troops and doing everything. And they could have the least amount of dead troops in this entire KVK. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in. Well, I take that back. The 1365 allies are pretty, they probably definitely have less than 960. I cooked Wagyu sliders, phenomenal. I recommend. Ooh, skinny, nice. Did you take any pictures? 960 could have done more, but was fine with sitting back and open fielding. But obviously now they have incentive to go on the offense with their allies in that zone with them. Yeah, I guess. Like, don't get me wrong. It's like we could play the woulda, shoulda, coulda game all day long. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what you showed me. What are you going to show me kind of deal, right? For all the trash talk that they were talking with 365, and then to just play like that, that's kind of weak. Like, and for them not to say that they weren't trash talking, that's kind of weak too, because literally they went on streamers' streams and just talked a bunch of nonsense and then get absolutely waxed in zone with nothing to show except for they burned all our forts and burned all our flags. So it's you can't. That's like a little kid that goes to pick a fight with a big kid, knowing that big brother is going to come up and beat the other kid's ass. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. But that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I saw it. You know, like, you can't come and talk all that smoke, get absolutely blazed on the field, and then come and wait for big brother to come and sweep in and show you how it's done. Like, that's, yeah. And to say that they open fielded, congratulations. You know what I mean? Like, but the last I checked, KVK is about objectives, not about KP. But hey, what do I know? I wouldn't know, I guess. 93 was able to build because 93 was given territory from 960, which is a bust, like, is a bonus. That should have been done from the first plot. Well, almost half of that territory was given away from the 60KA alliance flags, so they didn't actually have to fight for it. But all the burning in front of the fort has been that. But 365 knew they were coming, so it's not like they couldn't have just switched. With 93 being fresh, how epic would it be if they can't drop Imperium and have to delete? I think if 93 wants to drop Imperium, they'll find a way to drop Imperium. They're one of the smartest kingdoms that I know. If they want to drop, they're going to drop. With the hype for 60 and the performance, I'd hope they make a call to not take deads from now or use the farms until Kingsland. Yeah. 960 was just killing farm troops. They don't need that zone. Come Kingsland, they're swarming everything like madmen. We'll see. We'll see about that. Good show no matter what. On the field, sure. Am I late? Prince, I just started it up. I fired it up like 20 minutes ago. We're gonna have the stream for probably like 2, maybe 2.5, 3 hours, somewhere around there. Probably, well, now it's closer to like 2.5. Did we start a CW? You told in 3 days 960 will be wiped from zone 6. Hey, yeah, but the thing is, you tell me this: if 93 wouldn't have come, would that have been the case? That's the truth. If 93 wouldn't have come, do you think that would still be the case? That's a reality. Let's be honest with each other. If you're talking about now, they won't get cleaned out. 93 will make sure that doesn't happen. But notice how I'm saying it. It's because of 93, not because of what they're doing. I feel like 960 played their part knowing they would be underdogs in this position. It's not about, I never denied that they were underdogs in that position, right? What my thing is that they talked so much smoke about leading into this KVK about how they're gonna, bend over 365 and do all this stuff. And the only thing that I've ever witnessed this entire KVK is them getting bent over, right? The open field, great, congratulations. But what is the open field doing? It's not doing anything. It's not serving a purpose. It's not going towards an objective. It's for an objective based team to open field and say that it's an objective isn't really the case, because What objective did it accomplish, right? I'm literally seeing Aziz's screenshots, not to say that he can't just get more res, right? With less than half of the res that he started with, but he also did some training too. You know what I mean? And it's great. You know, that's great in theory, you know what I mean? And he can always easily get more, but so can 365, right? All their whales can easily get more res. It's not an issue. So did they really do their purpose? Did it really serve a purpose? They didn't kill any troops. So they're kind of leaning on the hope that they did drain them of resources, which if I had to guess, I would venture to say that maybe like 30% of their resources were gone, but they can easily rebuy it all back. And yes, before y'all say it breaks terms of service, it's not like it's an unknown secret that people don't know about. You know what I mean? There's only one way that players are getting 150 billion res, right? Each. And it ain't because of the bumper harvest bundle. You know what I mean? Let's be perfectly honest. If you scanned all of Rise of Kingdoms, they could easily find all that out. That's not really a hidden gem or secret. Will 60 let 93 take Zig? Skinny, that's my thought, right? I want y'all to answer that question, right? Here. And I'll leave it open to y'all. Say 960 and 93 win, right? Do you think that 960 would have won this KVK without 93? I want to hear it because it's a two-part answer. It's a two-part question, right? If they do end up winning this KVK, do you think 960 would have won this KVK without 93? Switch the allies. Switch the allies and answer that question for me. If 93 was on 365 side, would 960 still win this KVK? No shot. Like, if you say yes, you're delusional. There's no shot. Because 534, 1175, if they've shown us one thing, they're okay, right? But I would say they're probably bottom tier Imperiums. I would say that 2268 could beat could beat either one of those kingdoms. That's how much I don't like it. And it's not because I don't like 2268. They're an up and coming Imperium, but I think they are better than those two that are showing right now. I think 2338 could double team both of those kingdoms. So it's one of those. It's taking the Zig. It's taking the Zig for sure. Why? They wouldn't be anywhere near the position without 93. Period. No, I mean Ally 60 trying to bring in 1412. Why? It doesn't solve any problem that's in 960 currently, bringing in 1412. 93 definitely saving them. There are other allies though. What kingdoms? I forgot. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. Well, they got plenty of allies, but who are they? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 960 clearly got gapped by 1365. 100%. Definitely saving them. They have other allies too. Lower powered alliances, cannon will run out. Do you really think so though? Because they really haven't been on the field that much, right? Most of the fighters that I've seen outside of the first couple of days in that other zone, for the most part, all I'm seeing is the big ass players. I'm not seeing a lot of the small guys running out there. No shot. Nope, no, nope. 93 critical for 960. Easy win for 365. Yeah, it would have been. I think 93 should get the Zig, but 960 won't let them. No shot based on the general numbers. 960, not enough folks on field. 960, like, I think right now, if you told me that 93 wasn't going to get the Zig, right, that would ruffle the shit out of my feathers, because it's literally your biscuits are being saved from that kingdom. They're tanking on the far right side by themselves, right? And not to mention in Kingsland, I know everyone's all hyped for the 960 swarm train. It ain't going to mean dick without 93 on the field. It ain't going to matter. If 93 does not help with 365, 365 will destroy 960 in Kingsland. Just based on sheer numbers field presence, and ability to swarm. There's no shot. There's no shot. If there's anything I thought their field was nasty, and 365 just ran train on them. Like that's a hard one. That's a hard one in my opinion. If 93 does not come and help, and I'm just saying, if you 1v1'd in Kingsland, 960 and 365 and 93 just handled their own business up top, you think 960 is gonna win that? Be honest, right? I'm not trying to be an ass. If y'all think 960 would win that, then hey, I'm all ears for it. I just don't think so. I don't think they're gonna win this KVK without 93's numbers. If you said yes, you need to immediately check yourself into a nut house. Respect to 1862 fighting two Imperiums in the past, like 1175 and 1534. Are they? Are they? We can go check it out here in a minute. I was wondering why they were down there. I low-key want JST to win now. Whatever team 93 is on would win this KVK. 93 MVPs. Same goes to 93. They can't win without 60. Yeah, because they would have had 1365 if they weren't on 60. It would have easily won. 93 was going to win either way. You don't think 93 and 1365 would beat up 60 and if you flipped allies? They probably could have 2v5 that shit and still won that. 1093 is definitely underrated. Definitely bottom end Imperium. 1093 underrated, but in my opinion 60 GT is the win condition in Kingsland. Later stages of KVK, as we had to see who play the entire standards will be used to I got you, Buttons. I got you. 165 will beat that ass. On the right side, it's two alliances. Sup. How's it going, Dr. Rami? Good to see you, buddy. 4 layers. It's the same thing that happened with 1v versus 556. 1v1 zone 5 due to tech. The numbers overwhelm them. 1365 is stronger than 1556 though. And I think they have more players. Don't they, 4 layers? I'm pretty confident their player base is much bigger than 556, even though 556 was decently big, but they played 1034 towards the tail end. And that's when they had already lost a couple of alliances. So I definitely think they're probably like twice as strong as what 556 was. How's it going, Benji? Good to see you. Just stopping in before I head to sleep. Hey, I appreciate you, Benji. Thank you so much, buddy. It's 93L and 93P. Those are still really good, though. 1365 would also beat 93 in a 1v1. That one's not as clean cut, Nut. I wouldn't say that one's as clean cut. I would say with almost any other kingdom, it would be pretty clean cut. I don't like that's where. So hear me out. You're going against, you got one of the most aggressive kingdoms in 1365, right? But you also have one of the best defensive kingdoms into 1093. I think that is probably the best fight that has not happened between those two. And that's why I kind of want to see it in Kingsland, because I really do think that people really underestimate the defensive abilities of 1093. Right, all they ever see is 1365 swarm, but the ability for 93 to be able to reinforce very quickly, and they're very good at it, makes them very hard to take down. And they stall you and stall and just drag that fight into the mud. It would be very interesting to see that. I'm excited to actually see that more than see 60 fight 365, to be honest with you. 1254 definitely would smack 1365. Dude, the memes. Didn't they? Well, Jorge, they already lost to 1365. I think it would be fun to see 1254 as they currently are, because they do have that extra alliance now, but they did have that alliance before too. You know what I mean? The Q7 and in crew. So I don't know. Who knows? You never know, right? That was a couple, over a year ago, so things have changed. 93 is definitely on top, and whichever side it would win. They broke 1846. 1846 barely ever reached 1556's level. I'm confused. Pretty confident they tripled up the 1556 level, but I don't know. Could be wrong. We 18-footer fought both 365 and 93. 93 was way harder. We almost beat 365, and they have 8v1 against us. Yeah, I would say, I think the thing is a lot of people say stuff about 93, and until you like breaking, like, I don't mean like, oh, we won a flag. I'm talking like breaking 93 is like, it's easier said than done. And I think even the most aggressive kingdoms, they want you to swarm, right? 93 wants you to swarm. The second they start seeing that swarm, they get all like, they're licking their lips, you know what I mean? They're ready, right? They're ready to start dumping farm troops in there. Watch you just absolutely get wrecked when you're swarm. Like, it's a good thing for them. Lin 60 has one mighty alliance. They're super active. 1365 are also very active in huge numbers. Active players with 4 strong alliances. So definitely 365 stronger. It's like 1.5 alliances versus 4 alliances. I could, yeah, you can agree. I can agree with that. I wouldn't necessarily say it was one alliance, because then you're just kind of negating 62 ever being there, right? 62 was there. They brought in 93. So if you want to actually technically talk about numbers in this zone, it's realistically, it's JST versus 4 kingdoms now. 3 kingdoms, right? So if you want to actually track numbers in this zone, it is actually 1 kingdom versus 1, 2, 3. You know, it's a 1v3 in this zone now. So if we want to talk about numbers, we can talk about numbers. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Everyone, there's the way that this game works is you got to play the numbers, right? Everybody who's always talking about, well, it's unfair, it's a 1v3. Guys, then strategize better. You know what I mean? Like, it's nobody's fault that we decided to go nuts out, butts out in a zone 1v4, right? Nobody asked you to do that. You didn't even have to go into the zone, right? Technically. So when it comes up where people are like, oh, yeah, oh, it's like, guys, they didn't even have to go into the zone if they didn't want to. They willingly went in the zone knowing that they were going to get sandwiched in that zone. So it's the same thing with JST, right? They knew that there's going to be a potential that 93 comes in here, and then they have a 1v3, and they're still going to go. I don't think it's smart for them to go into this half-cocked, because 93 is a whole other animal, right? The more territory they get, they're not getting out of here. So the whole purpose of what they were trying to do here becomes negated. If anything, they should just hold these passes and call it a day, because I don't think they're going to make it through this. They may be able to, but I have a feeling 93 would just drop a fort right here, and then this whole zone becomes neutralized too. To be honest with you, anywhere that 93 is going, that zone is dead. He's dead for 1365. It's not because I don't think they could take him. It's just because when you're playing the numbers game, having 93 there with GT plus another kingdom, you're just basically face palming into it. And for those people that were saying that that PX34 were already they're not even touching the pass. They can't do anything with it. What are they gonna do with it? You know what I mean? Congratulations, they can walk to the pass now. Right? They're literally sitting here waiting for people to come through the pass. That's it. That's literally it. They can't rally, they can't do anything about it. You want me to tell you the sad reality? They would rather come to a zone that they don't even touch the pass to hopefully open field fight, when on the other side of the map their cheeks are getting clapped by 93, right? So all these marches could have been doing something on the other side of the map, but instead they come to the side that they can't actually do anything at without waiting for somebody else. That's the part I don't like. Now, if they could rally the pass, do all that kind of stuff, then okay, you got a playable situation that you can work with. It's tangible. You can rally the pass, you can ebbs and flows, give the pass, garrison, rally, you can do something. They can't do anything here. They can't do anything. They're fort blocked, right? Are these forts eventually gonna go? Sure, but they can't do anything right now, right? And then over here, we got 93 that's absolutely taking them behind the woodshed. Bro, they're missing one of their big boy alliances. Look at this. Look at this. Where they at? Where they at, chat? We're still. Do the search emoji. Where they at? I don't see them anywhere. Like I said, chat, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. They're so focused on objectives that they can't actually accomplish that it just looks bad. The memes quit. I don't know, man. We won't even speculate. Lebo Hang, how's it going, buddy? Let me see. Skinny, hey Bulba, Call of Dragons will be released in the App Store March 28th. Thoughts? I'm not playing it. If I wanted to play a Fantasy Rise of Kingdoms, I would play Fantasy Rise of Kingdoms. I just won't. You know what I mean? The same reason I'm not gonna play Call of Dragons is the same reasons I didn't play Warpath or all the other reskinned Rise of Kingdoms games. It's a reskin of Rise of Kingdoms. There's nothing different, right? They need to make a 3-day KVK 1v1, put all the talk to rest. Let me fight them out and see who's the best. Been watching the KVK all day and farming gold. It has been quite a rumble. Yeah, for sure, Misty, for sure. It's been a while. Good to see you, my friend. Bilbo Baggin. We are kill hungry right now for us having to wait so long. Yeah, exactly, Bobo. You know what I mean? I don't blame y'all. Don't get me wrong. I don't blame y'all. Right? But at the same token, none of this would be a possible if y'all hadn't done what y'all did. And we're keeping it real here, right? And for anybody who thinks that it would have been, they're just lying to themselves. If 93 wasn't in the left zone, that zone was lost. The difference in 1365 has a strong alliance against 1846, and 93 against 1846 has equal. Yeah, 1093 is more active. They destroyed us, and I was in sin. So 93, I think what blows a lot of people away is when you do like the kingdom breakdown, right? You see 1365 and they have their large like 150 plus section is huge, right? And then in 93, it's like this, right? But then when you get to like the 100 to like 80 mil, like 115 to 80, bro, the 93 section is humongous. It's huge. It's definitely the biggest portion of their kingdom. And that's the part that everyone sleeps on. That's why, like, for me, I always hate the top 300, like when people show stats and stuff, because for a kingdom like 93, you will always sleep on them if you see that, because they are just not built like that. They are built in a way that they're mid tier. And what I mean by mid tier is more likely like mid to high tier for most other kingdoms, but they're mid tier players that are like 115 to 80 is probably like 80% of their kingdom. That's how fat they are. They're thick. They are thick. The memes quit. No, the memes have been on the front line the whole day and have lost like 2,000 power. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that one hasn't lost anything. What about this one? That one actually gained power, chat. This one actually gained power. Congratulations. This one actually gained power today. Wow. Congratulations. They both gained power today. We'll have to scroll back on the other live stream, but I'm pretty confident that both of these gained a couple of million in power. So nice. Nuts. That's what you love to see. That's what you love to see, chat. Mimi would need to show up to quit. Yeah. Isn't the left side camp with JST? They are with JST, and they're burning down JST right now. 1093 leaves no stone unturned when it comes to planning and looking at options. Every possible scenario is covered. Where they can build, how they can build, where the AFs are placed. Yeah, and I understand that. They definitely should do a 1v1 KVK format. Nut, I've said that for 2 years and they just still don't listen. They want to release another trash heroic anthem, and that's tragic. Tragic. That's literally what we need right now. Field 93 field is not too good. They have numbers that I don't. TCO, I don't know what field you're looking at, homie. 93's field is amazing. You If you're looking on the left, my guy, you're looking at like 30 players who ported in. That's like a third of one alliance, and they have like an ability to send over 5 alliances if they wanted to. Like, let's be honest with each other here. If 93 went over, if you saw 365 and 93 go rumble to rumble, it would be more open field marches than probably all the other kingdoms combined right now. That's how savage the open field would be between those two. So I know people want to talk smack about 93, but hey, 960 wouldn't be anywhere near where they're at if 93 wasn't there at the end of the day. And if they say otherwise, then they should have proved that, right? Because all I saw was go backwards. They were on skates. They were on skates rolling around. They have 4+ people covering every flag. AF, it's just a rinse and repeat. Exactly, Prince. What seed A kingdom you think are great so far? A seed? So A seed's a little bit hard because like a lot of the top A seeds I think are actually eventually they dip into Imperium. Because like I'll be honest with you, 1175 does not look Imperium to me. I would not classify them as a top 32 kingdom in Rise of Kingdoms. I just don't, right? I don't include the other one as well. 1534 I don't think is a top tier Imperium either. I think I would classify both of those as A kingdoms, if you want to be perfectly honest with you. Do they have top 300 players? Sure. Do I think they are top 32 alliance or top 32 kingdom? I do not. I think they're maybe in top 50, but I definitely do not think they are in top 32. I would put 2238 above both of those guys combined in quality of fighting, strategy, ability to show up, bodies on the field, like just all around. I think they would take them behind the woodshed. So top A's, that's a little bit hard, man. Because like 2268, I think I would still classify them as an A kingdom, but I think they are an up and coming Imperium kingdom, right? But I don't think they are that stacked to be classified in a top 32 situation. That's just me though, right? And I have a lot of friends that are in 2268, so it's not a shot at them. I just think that they are still growing into their shoes. So like they got big shoes, right? But I don't think they've filled them out yet. I think once they do fill them out, I think they're going to be really strong and very good. But I just don't think they're there yet. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat. I did not talking about present fight. I meant 1365 is always stronger than 9. Oh, okay, I got you, Fahim. Yeah, that's true. There was a point for 34 being there. They cut 62 from the back, so they can't go for JST from the back. So what else are they gonna do? Guys, they can't even hold 93 on the other side. You think they're gonna hold all these people out? Come on, man. Be real. Let's be realistic here, right? 534 can't even hold a fart right now, bro. They're not gonna hold alliances coming through rallying passes. Let's be realistic here. It's pointless. They didn't touch the pass. Point there is the point of it. Yeah, exactly. Holy moly, I wasn't expecting 93 to do all that. Mighty, yeah. A lot of people sleep on 93 mount. And that's the problem. A 93 is definitely a top 2 kingdom in Rise of Kingdoms, and it's probably the least talked about kingdom in all of Rise of Kingdoms, which is pretty savage. $34 just acting like they're doing something, just kidding, but 93 just sheer numbers. 34 can't do anything. Hard to coordinate with their ally camp. Well, they chose the allies, you know what I mean? And keeping it real goes wrong. 1093 has 900 plus people who are between 75 and 100. Yep. And that's the reality, man. Don't forget how 93 bullied 254 in the All Imperium KVK last year. Once 846 got that side of the camp, 254 tapped out already. Creation of the fort wall. The fort wall is tough, man. The fort wall is a tough one, a tough nut to break. You know what I mean? GG's 93. The OG still slaps. Yep. The retirement home is coming back for new residents. They're coming back. 1093's numbers are just insane. I've said it before and I've said it again. 1093 versus 1254, who wins? 1093. If you want to know why, you can ask other questions and I can answer them, but 1093 I think would win that one. How much power do you think she'll lose in total after KVK is over? 200 million combined. They won't be in Kingsland long enough for her to lose that much power, so I'm guessing like 200 million. I think they get pushed out in the first like 6 hours. 2293, 2217 Great Kingdoms. I don't know them, Remy, but hey, shout out to those kingdoms. How much power do you think she'll gain in total after? I think she'll gain more power than she loses. Bold hot take. For me, the best prime of the kingdom against 1365 and still standing against 7 kingdoms. Yeah, that for sure. TCO was probably one of the best fights I've seen. Was 365 versus 846. Just the sheer brawl numbers, like that was the prime of 846, which is very hard. N4, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Leo, 1664 is crazy. They've been allied with 1V, lost KVK, and going against them now. Yeah, 664, there are allies. Wait, I always get those two fucking confused. 664 is our ally, 647 is not. Wait. Is it? Dude, I keep getting those two freaking confused, bro. I keep getting it confused. I think 664 is below us. I always hate those stupid numbers. I get them all confused. Bit says out there is 1429, or I guess 1606, although might have fallen off recently. That is true. 1429 was very impressive. I will say that they definitely left a mark in my mind because they were very, very good. 1606 I've always liked. I think 1235 I think is also a very underrated A kingdom. They have very solid field presence. They are a smaller kingdom, but their field fighting, their presence is very good too. So those would probably be, those are 3 really good kingdoms right there. I would say that 1606. I have friends in that one, so I like 1606 a lot. Who's the hardest kingdom fought by 1093? I would say it was one of the, they were in that All Imperium strife, correct? If I remember correctly, I believe that was the hardest KVK for them. It was like a 8 Imperium KVK. Our CC kingdom fights better than the Mimi Flower House. Oh wow, Leo, it's my first time 664 being praised. Oh Lord, wow. You know, y'all ready to rock and roll? We're gonna be rocking and rolling, so be prepared, be ready. People always sleep on 1093. They do until they get their cheeks clapped. They fought 846 and essentially killed that kingdom off, regardless what they do. Got to keep that up to become like 1021. Well, 1021 just lost KVK and 1V is in our KVK, so I wouldn't necessarily say they got to work to keep up. 1093 would win against 1846 in their prime. Oh, man, that's a hard one, man. That's a hard one. I think they would do really good, and I think they might be able to squeak that one out, but 846 had numbers, like a lot of numbers. But I don't know, man. I think that would be a really good one too, for sure. It was 93 302 versus 846, 6 days. That was a lot of text I didn't want to read. We're keeping training to mentor 1V. Oh, to our mentor 1V. Oh, do you know what happened to 1V? They're in our KVK, Leo. They dropped a lot of power before your KVK and are still missing like 50 players to fill the alliance. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Leo. I have heard rumors of other alliances moving kingdoms as well, like well-known alliances moving kingdoms. So people could be moving around for Osiris League. They could be moving around for a bunch of different reasons. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I know some went into, I believe, went into 60 GT. There were some that went in there. Others were joining other kingdoms and stuff like that. So it could just be that. I'm not sure though. 1021 and 1V have been my favorite kingdoms for a long time. 1021, I like the aggressive kingdoms, right? One of the hardest for 1093 was the 1V and 1021, but 1021, I don't think so. The only reason I don't think so is because it was 1021 had to break out. So it wasn't even like 1021. 1021 was on 93 side on that one. It was 1V versus 860. It was 860 and 1V. And then they got their cheeks clapped by 1093 in Kingsland. And then finally 1021 broke out and then kind of sprung. They were locked in that KVK. So I wouldn't necessarily put 1021 that high. 1235, 1606, 2000, 1077 will be there for Strife. Yes, this pop-up. 1254 would be in that pop-up too, correct? Or did they already register? I quit the game a long time ago, but I still remember when 93 tried to recruit me. They're always working for their kingdom. Good recruiters, good leadership. Gonzalo, yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. 1079 is an upcoming Imperium kingdom. They're already Imperium. But yes, 1079 is in RKBK and 1307 as well. Sorry, I'm keeping up with chat, my friends. Make sure y'all do me a favor. If y'all are enjoying the content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel on the stream. It lets me know that y'all like it and enjoying it. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps the channel out tremendously. So thank you in advance. I appreciate y'all. 1307 versus 1093. Who wins? Jorge, that was always one that I went back and forth on, because you know me, I'm through and through 1307. I think the difficulties that we have in 1307 are what 1093 excels at, which is the only reason I would give them kind of the leg up. What do I mean by that? Like us keeping some every now and then, like us keeping flags topped off while a rally is hitting and swarms and stuff like that. Sometimes it falls to the wayside a little bit, and in 93 I've consistently see them do it. It's smooth like butter, and you have to have that. Also, I know that for a fact 1093 has probably like double if not triple the alliance credits that 1307 has, so that would become a if y'all saw how many forts got popped against Fort 12, it would be probably like 5 times the amount just from 1093 by themselves. Yeah, but 1021 was locked. They were caged in first zone. I'm in 2293. We're ranked 69. Giggity. Europe killed 1860 in the first zone. Yeah, but then they got locked up. If they killed them, then why were they locked up? They were like caged up. Hashtag caged79. You know what I mean? I hope 1664 can change position with 1188 at zone 6. They'd be able to come all the way to the north for the most part, so it's possible. Hit the damn like button. 1254 wanted to do next pop, so they get Imperium 1021, 2268 in them. I think it could be okay. I think to be honest with you, I think the 77, 1606, and 1235 pop would be way better than that one. 1021 just lost to 2268. I think that Imperium, I think that kingdom, that KVK, I think would bore 1254. Um, 1079 looks bad, to be honest. No disrespect. You're good, Leo, man. We didn't care for 860. We just needed to fight, but the KVK 1093, 1021 was hard because 1V was very difficult opponent. Yeah, and that's kind of what like a lot of people are sleeping on our KVK in 1307, and I think people are overlooking. They're overlooking 1V, and in reality, basically what they are is they are a one alliance 6D GT. They're gonna have max tech players. They're gonna hit like a buzzsaw. It's gonna be rough. I think everybody thinks it's going to be a cakewalk, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. All right, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. Are they finally pushing over here? We're just murder balling again. Nice. How did 1846 die? They're not dead. They're probably like a third of the size that they were during their prime. But their shadow of their former selves. 1021 lost to 10 kingdoms. Gotta respect that effort. Which kingdoms? 10 kingdoms. You want to know why they lost, Leo? They lost because they got ambitious. They thought that they were going to build all this territory in Kingsland and defend it all. And homeboy, they couldn't defend one string of that territory. And they thought they were going to defend 4 strings. Yeah, right. They got ambitious and they got slapped in the face for it. That's what happened. For 1.5 Alliance Kingdom, 1.5 I think is 960, not 1034. 1034 is truly a 1 Alliance Kingdom. When they combine 1V and OPA V, it becomes an NAV. Like, they literally are just 1 alliance. Mm, 2520 is like a mini 1V though. Oh Lord, nut. Just ran a bus through 945, 1 king sign in 6 hours. 2520 like 60 GT. Oh yeah. Catch me outside. How about that? One and a half alliances regarding 1021. Do you really think they're 1.5? I don't think they are. That would make them bigger than 1V. I don't think they are. I don't think 945 gives a shit what seed they are. They just want to have fun. And I think that's kind of one of the things that I do like about 945 is that regardless of what goes on, they still like chill, hang out. Like that goes a long way, because a lot of people are so focused on wins that when they lose, kingdoms are imploding when they lose. And that's what you want to avoid as a kingdom when you're building shit. You don't want bandwagon hoppers. I call them that because all they care about is the win, right? If you're not winning, then you're out. You're outie 5,000. And if you're willing to leave because of a loss, then, you know, kingdoms don't really want you. That's just the way it works. Right? It's just the way it works. Wow, this murder ball's sad. I guess we'll go to the other side. All right, we'll go back to the 93 side. They won't disappoint. A second. Maybe they're tired though. It could be tired. You know what I mean? Mimi's still sleeping. They're still waking up. Look, they're still waking up, chat. A lot of people have slept on 2293. Solid. I have no clue who they are either, but just want to push into Imperium status. Tired. Mufufu. They're waking up, Mufufu. Come on, man. Look. Mimi's still waking up. Look, she only gained like 5 million power between her 2 accounts. That's it. Right? She's still trying to work up. She's trying to work a little bit, right? You know what I mean? She got to rank up in power a little bit. Got to train a little bit, and then maybe we'll come on the field. 60. Mimi never going to wake up. 19 billion power minus 2 billion power. Yeah. And your Lola, I trust. Hey. And 93, my friend. 93 is doing a phenomenal job, man. That's why I was glad I got to give him a little shine today. I got tired of seeing all the 960, 365. Like, I like both of them, you know, but it's like, it took away a little bit. Let's see. Are these guys still working towards the pass? Nope. Good, nice. Big 62 is just literally poking him at the pass, bro. Look at this. Let's go. 534. Boop, boop. And take him behind the woodshed by 62. Let's go. Let's go. They're going to title their video, Taking Osiris League Champions Behind the Woodshed. 2293 doesn't even have 500 billion KP. Not even more than 50 KPY. 1093 letting 42 and 86 rest in a nice move is a nice move. Mimi too busy showing off what she bought at the expensive shops on her Insta, dude. She definitely likes some nice purses, you know what I mean? We can't hate on that. She got expensive taste. It's okay. She could have literally bought in like the Chanel store for the amount of pre-KVK training, but we ain't gonna, you know, you know what I mean? It ain't about that. Yesterday, Mello from 1365 got swarmed 104 to 55. Power swarm from 62. SL, yeah, I recorded it. I was streaming it. I'll probably make him into a meme. Probably. He'll probably be a meme. I did record it though. I also made the meme that I think that was probably 62, like more deaths that they had in the last 10 days in that one little episode. But hey, that's what it is, a Bobby. So everyone's coming down here to have a little fun. I like it. I like it. I like. He could not heal due to lag, I guess. I don't know. That's a hot L though. Lost 50 million power. $62 fighting 3 kingdoms, LOL. Well, they're kind of, let's be honest, they're kind of cherry picking a little bit out here. You know what I mean? Like, not really. They're cherry picking. Okay. Are they technically fighting 3 kingdoms? Sure. Are they fighting them all at the same time? Hell no. They're cherry picking them. They're poking out of the past, and they cherry pick this side, come out, cherry pick that side, go back, cherry pick the middle, go back, cherry pick the right. So they're doing a lot of 1v1s. I wouldn't say they're taking on for 3 kingdoms. They're really not. I could really go for some brisket right now, dude. I had too much brisket, so I'm good on the brisket. 1093 strongest kingdom in the game. I think they're top 2. I think them in 1365 would be probably the best fight in Rise of Kingdoms right now. 534 and 1175 dodging 93 lame. It is what it is, man. They'd rather come over here and tussle with 62. Love the music. Can you share the link? N4. So it is a music subscription with Epidemic Music. Many players from other kingdoms who are in the same camp helping 62. The world needs cherry pickers too. Mufufu. Don't talk shit about my friends. The cherry pickers. You know what always makes me laugh, right? And if Oppo's still here, I love Oppo because of his positivity, bro. He's just so good, you know. He's like, you know what, allies, keep up the good work. Even though on his last stream they were doing actually a really good job, but the guy, man, he's just so positive, and it's like good vibes, right? You could be getting your shit absolutely punched in, right? Just getting it punched in, and your boy's out there in left field all by himself. You can do it. Dude, just give him the boom boom. He's just out there. He doesn't care. He's like, if you went to an EU soccer game and they had like one fan in the stand, but he was the loudest fucking fan that you've ever seen, that would be Oppo. That'd be our boy Oppo. It's just, dude, he's a good vibes all around, man. It's so good. Who would you say are the top 4 to 5 Imperium kingdoms? All right, let me see. 4 to 5 Imperium Kingdoms. I'll say them and then I can put them in order if I want to. 1365, 1093, 960, 1254, and who would be the 5th one? Because I don't want to immediately dump in 1307, but I know that it was always, and it blew my mind who it was in between. It was 1307. I think floats between like the 5 to 7 position. That's what makes 5 so hard. There's so many that are really good that I'm trying. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Dang. I guess I would put 1307 there then. I know I'm forgetting some kingdoms. And I don't mean kingdoms, I just mean in my head. Like I'm trying to think of the numbers and I can't think of anybody else. 1556 I thought were really, really solid, but they broke up. So I can't put them in there anymore. But 1556 always fell in like the 5 to 7 range as well. 1875 is very solid. 1875 is very solid. 93. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking, Soren. It used to be when 1556 was there, it was always a real big toss-up between 1556, 1307, and then it was one other one. Shit. It was one other one, and I know I'm drawing a blank right now, but it was between those. It could have gone either way on a lot of them. 62, earning the right to be Imperium. A. You gotta earn that. You gotta earn that. 1307 is 4th KP wise. Yeah, but I wouldn't say the thing with 1307 is 365, 960 beat us. 365, I think would beat us. And 93, I think would beat us. I think 1254 and 1307, I think would be a lot closer than people think. And I don't think that people would necessarily give it a chance, but I think if you actually played it out, I think it would be a lot closer than people think. I think the 1307 versus 1254 would be closer than the 1093 versus 1307 KVK, if I had to put it that way. What happened to 1122? I'm not sure, bud. 1254 is yet to beat a major kingdom. I would say they beat 1556, who were considered a major kingdom. And if they don't consider 1556 when they were there a major kingdom, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Power-wise, they were in probably top 7 the entire time. The best of 1122 moved to 960. 846 versus 1307. Who wins? Current or prime 846? If you're talking prime 846, 846 would win. If you're talking current, 307 would whack them. Alden 860 versus 846 prime. 846 hands down whacks them. Less than 24 hours. I sent you screenshots on Discord. 1307 might lose only to 1365 in a 1v1. Might be close against 93, 1254. I think so for sure. We just lost to 960, so we can't say that. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh, I just realized I zoomed out. Give me 1 second. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so kingdom bracket. So this is the perfect scenario, right? Prince send me the 93 bracket, or like the kingdom like power bracket, right? Now I want y'all to listen, right? 960 is rank number 2, right? Do they look like a rank number 2 power wise? Like when you look at bodies, 1254 is number 3, 1093, 1307, 484, 1647, 1175. You're telling me that 1175 is ranked number 10. Thanks, my man. You're telling me that 1175 power-wise is in the top 10 of all of Rise of Kingdoms, chat. Just look at them. Just look at them right now. Bro, I wouldn't put them in the top 50 right now. That's why these are very misleading. And like, I understand, like, you can only pull the numbers that you can pull. Like, I'm not blaming 93 for it. I'm just saying this is why, like, for me, I never go based on, like, choosing allies based on that. Unless that is the only thing that you can pull from, then I get it, right? One B isn't even ranked in there. 1B, I think, is like on the lower end right now. I think power-wise, they're actually dropped quite a bit. And thank you again, Prince, for the screenshots. 1365, 960, 93, 1254, and then 1307. All right. So if I had to put them in order, I think it's 365, number one. Debatable if 93 would be one. It would be a toss-up between 365 and 93, to be perfectly honest with you. I think 960 is number three, because I do think that they are better than 1254. 1254, I think, would narrow, like, they've had steeper competition. So I feel like they have, even though they've lost more, they've also had some of the tougher KVK, so that might give them a leg up on that one. But I still think that us and 1254 would be a very competitive KVK. 1254 is not top three. No shot. No shot. They haven't earned that right for top three, in my opinion. Exactly, Soren. That's why a lot of people, when they pull their data and all that stuff, is pulling top 300. The wife got me a little Starbucks action, boys. Sorry about that. Oh, dang. They put this fucking sticker on this shit, bro. How do you get this junk off, bro? This is sticky AF. Oh, my God. Bro. What asshole put this thing on here? Dang it. Dude, this shit is like gooed on. Look at this. How are you supposed to get this junk off? This is why we can't have nice things, chat. Oh, great. I got one piece off, but not the fucking whole. Dang it, bro. Triggered. Absolutely triggered. Fuck it. I'm gonna have shit on my mustache. I don't even care. I don't even care. Is in the top 3,000 kingdoms. Top 3,000. Mimi's kingdom need to test their fight quality in this KVK. Yeah, and that's the one thing they're not doing. Right? They probably need like a hard refresh in their kingdom. You got it, buddy. Let's see. If you don't take into account the statistics, but only which kingdom played servers over the past year to, then what would you make top 5 servers based on their show on KVK? I still think the top 5 would still stay the same. Be perfectly honest with you. Because people can say what they want, but a lot of the KVKs that 1307 has taken, we're not taking like 4v4s. Like, for the most part, they're pretty decently hard. We're taking the L's on a lot of them. Case in point, the 960 307. If y'all think our allies were remotely close, wasn't even close, guys. Come on now. 1077 rocked out, but we couldn't break them out. And then we had one ally that I would consider for Kingsland. and then one that just shit the bed. If you would have substituted out 1077 for 1008, I think that KVK would have gone a little different than what it went on there. And that's me being perfectly honest with you. But we can play the woulda, shoulda, coulda, like I always say. Take a look. Let me see. Bro, if you're showing me a city, I'm not going to show any more chords after this. Unless they're getting zeroed. Unless they're getting zeroed. Mountain jump? Surprise, motherfucker! That's what they doing right there, boys. That's what they do. That's the way they do it, baby. That's the way they do it. Um, 1365 beats 93 in a pure 1v1. Same activity, but 1365 has bigger spenders. 1254 has potential to be the strongest kingdom in the game. What has that ever done? That can be as strong as they want, right? But so I don't think they'll be bigger than 846 in the prime. Just think about what 846 had to do in order to get to that point, right? They basically had to tell their entire kingdom, you need to zero yourself in order for us to fit all these alliances in. Do you really, be honest, chat, do you really think that 1254 is going to tell their entire kingdom that they need to zero themselves so that they can fit additional alliances in our kingdom? And then do you think they're actually going to do it? Did I talk to Drago on how he's doing? I haven't heard from him, my friend. I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from Skywalker. And I need to reach out to Skywalker. I keep saying it and I haven't reached out to him. I know he's having some health stuff, but that was like a month ago. I just been so swamped. $24.89. Don't forget Arvix and Pho. I haven't seen them fight. I haven't seen them fight yet. That's the only thing I haven't seen. Do they look good fighting? I haven't seen them. $24.89. I'm excited because it's not just them. A lot of people don't realize that OV moved to $24.89 as well. Now y'all get to have like an inter-kingdom fight when OV takes out the Osiris League champions. They get to chop each other's legs out. Hide this, LOL. Oh, sorry. 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 93, my bad. All right, let's go back to where the action isn't, okay? No kingdom is bigger than 1846. I remember going to 56 million for Laguna. What a crazy project that was. Stack 846 prime. Yeah, exactly. Do you really think that 1254 is going to do that same, have that same, like, bro, I don't think they're going to have the same buy-in that 846 had. $24.89 among top 10. Well, when you think about it, you know what I always laughed at? Hear me out. I remember I was on a stream with Redline, right? And he had Pho come on. And the first thing that he said right, was he was like, guys, I want to establish a kingdom where, and he was talking about kind of like how they had the group meetups and language and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, hey, you know what? That's pretty cool. Like, hey, kudos to you. Have a good time. And then literally the first thing he did was he brought in Ovi, who literally has nothing to do with them. Has nothing to do with their language, with anything, like with anything. I was just like, hey, have fun. And then his second point was he was like, you know what? I just don't want 2489 to become Imperium. You know, I'm over the whole Imperium KVKs. Like, I just want to have fun KVKs and fun fighting. Bro, it took them all of like 12 hours to stay out of Imperium. I was laughing so hard. I was like, objective complete. Objective complete. All right, let's go to the other side. I'm pretty sure 93 is already bored on this side. Let's see. Because I don't think they can go anywhere else. Right? They just got locked in. Yeah, it's burning. And that's pretty much it. That's all she wrote, folks. And then, of course, you know 960 is just going to field fight down here. There it is. There it is. Shit, if I was 365, I'd make them rally this motherfucker over and over and over and over and over again. Make them kill some troops, boys. Make them kill some troops. Kid Dynamite. 3 things. 1254 is retracting, not expanding. Drago's doing well. Skywalker is back, doing much better. Good, man. That's so good to hear, kid. I miss my boy. I haven't talked with him in a hot second. And Drago, I'm good to hear from him. People were asking me. I was like, dude, I haven't talked to Drago in a hot second. That was the problem with 846. Big migration, bad players. If 1v migrated to another kingdom, they will still carry the Osiris Alliance record. That I don't know. To be honest with you, RC. I have no clue on that one. Bunny doesn't give a shit about what people think. So would he zero his entire kingdom and fit in more alliances if they don't want to kill themselves to 56 mil? Other kingdoms neither. They swarm the rally so hard. I like 1254 for their craziness. They're pretty crazy. They're a fun little group though. I think some people like take me a little too serious, and that's okay. You know what I mean? People, if you don't know me and you don't watch the streams, you're gonna take me too serious. And it's okay. Like, I don't ever want it to be like that, right? But I'm also not like a blind bandwagon hopper that's just gonna be like, yes, you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, I'm not that way, guys. I'm a sports fan, and if that doesn't mean anything to you, I'm the kind of guy that's like, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, right? I'm gonna say we're going to the Super Bowl every year when I know we're probably gonna get dunked on the second if we make the playoffs. You know what I mean? But I still do it, and I'll still talk trash about Dragothian's football team and Skywalker's football team, and I'm still gonna talk trash about it, but I don't mean it in like a harmful way. I just mean like, my team's better than your team. That's basically what it is. ROK is serious business. Yes. LOL, Chisco would never go 56 mil now that he's over 150. Bro, if he's over 150, wasn't he like 220? Like the last one? The Prescott fan? Dude, I like Prescott. I think he's a good dude. So I support him as like a good, like, man, like a good gentleman. There's a reason why he won Man of the Year. There's also a reason why the Philly fans suck dick when they can't even cheer for a guy who got Man of the Year award. Like, that's pretty trash. Those are trash can fans. I'll take a pass on that. Has recruited a group of farmers into the previous season who won't drop ever. HMB? I've known HMB for a while, man. They'll go hard. Wow, chill Bulba. Queen. What? You are great Eagles fans? Okay, Queen. Y'all can still be, we can still be friends, Queen. Okay? We can still be friends, right? Bro, I forgot, Queen. I forgot to tell you there's some members that are actually Eagles fans. And anytime I say anything, they put the fucking Eagles birds in the chat. They're just birds up. It's too good. We love y'all too. I hope y'all are doing fantastic. Not a fan of Micah. I think Micah's just more outspoken, I think is all. He's very, very honest about his opinions, which is for a player that's not usually. But if you think Micah's bad, come on. Come on. He's not even anywhere near as bad as the y'all's head coach talks more shit than Micah Parsons. Y'all's head coach talks more smack. Come on. Oh, he brought you on that bandwagon? He brought you, Hobo is bringing you on the bandwagon, or were you always an Eagles fan, Queenie? Puro pinche Cowboys. Yes, exactly. Go Birds. Yeah, look. Oh, Queenie. Look, Nick Sirianni just representing the Birds. He got that passion. Oh, it's too good. I can respect that. You know what I mean? Bill Parcells was pretty passionate too when he fired all our coaches. Dang. Shots fired. Dang you, Bill Parcells. It was a requirement to be in a relationship with him? Oh, well, it's a pretty solid one. I told my wife the same thing. I said, babe, I love you, but if you don't want to watch football on Sundays, then like I'm all for it, but I ain't doing shit on Sundays. Why? I'm gonna watch some football. If you need me to wash the dishes, do the laundry, clean the restrooms, it can all wait till Monday. Or actually, in fact, it can wait till Tuesday because we got Monday Night Football. Like during football season, our whole arrangement gets all tossed like a salad. Like I'm dead to the world on Sundays. I'm just cracking a beer open. I'm out. I'm at least honest with it. You know what I mean? I'm at least honest with it. I'm like, hey, Sundays come around, jerseys are flipping. We're doing, when she saw the prices for jerseys, she nearly flipped her lid. Right? She goes, $180 for a jersey? And I go, babe. She goes, what? And I go, babe, how much was that purse? You know what? We're not going there. It's like a fucking Chanel purse. I go, babe, we could have bought 45 jerseys for the price of that purse. She's like, it ain't the same. And I go, I know it ain't the same. It's 45 jerseys right there that you're holding on your arm that you're going to use like once a year. And she got real quiet. I called her out on her shenanigans out here. You know what I mean? She ain't like that. I'm just gonna stand there and just flap my wings for Hova. The only person I'd flap my wings for is Hova. You guys need Emmitt Smith back to save your franchise. Exactly. Bring it back. Bring Troy Aikman. Michael Irving. I'm pretty confident that boy could still play some football. I'm pretty confident he could still play some football. That boy is yoked out of his mind. He's always hyped. He's sweating. He's not even doing anything, and he's sweating his ass off because he's so intense. I love it. The amount of beers I drank during the season, exactly, Queen. It gets pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty lit. Oh, a little JST action. Bang, 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 bang. We don't need Emmett. We need cocaine. Well, it's true. True, too. We need a new coach again. Jerry Jones, come down from the skybox. On a positive note, the Manning family is coming to Texas, the University of Texas. So I'm a little hyped about that. Maybe it won't be absolute trash anymore. Hello, Corey. Give him the bee's knees. Okay. Oh shit, they're breaking even on white numbers. Uh-oh, this ain't looking good. Or is that weed? Shit, I can't remember. It's all the above. It's all the above. It's all the above, cuz. 10K. These white numbers are looking dirty. Oh no. For the garrison. Oh no. What's up, bro? Blaze, how's it going, big homie? Good to see you, my friend. Y'all remember, dude, we gotta flame Tiny Tanks next time when he comes on the stream, because he was like, bro, I gotta re-sign up for my membership. We're gonna flame him the next time, chat, when we see him in chat. Dang, it's so hot in this room that this little frappuccino thing is just dying on the counter right here. What's happening? Hey Queen, we're gonna have to ask Hova if he wants to do the pie in the face again this season. Gotta see if he wants to do it again. Oh my goodness, that's just, oh. That will literally live in infamy on this channel. Fucking dude, what a legend. What a legend, dude. So good. So good. I have to share that news with y'all when we announce it, Queen. It's so good. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. He's doing some Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Hogwarts and Madden overtook his rock life. I'm sure he will do it again. Hey, let me know. Wingardium Leviosa. Is he already dressing like a wizard, Queen? Have you already picked out his wizard costume? I told my wife what I'm gonna want to be for Halloween this year, so she's a little excited. So long story short, what I'm planning on doing, if you're ready, is I'm planning on being the Saw doll. Y'all know the one that comes in on like the bicycle? You know what I'm talking about? Right? But I'm gonna go to work on campus at where I work. It's a medical center. And I'm just gonna be that creepy doll just riding around campus. I'm just gonna ride around campus and just yell, let's play a game to people. That's literally what I'm gonna do. That's my goal. I told my wife she should be the puppet mat, like the actual Saw guy, and then she can follow me with the camera, so it makes sense. What do you think about 1365 sending countless unreinforced rallies to 960's forts? Seems like a ton of bad trades. So, Michael, what they're doing is what we did with 960, right? What they are gonna do is they are sending rallies filled with farm troops, so they're farm alliance troops, so that they can just get dead troops on the 960. That's what they're doing. That's what we did. So if y'all remember, I know Fleisch streamed it, we streamed it, but when 960 kept dropping forts and then we were rallying the fort over and over and over and over and over and over again, if y'all remember that, everyone kept thinking that 1307 we were killing our mains. All we did was had a rally lead with like 10k troops, and then all the other troops, the only people that were allowed to fill those rallies were farms. So all we did was rally with farm troops, and I promise you that's what they're doing right now. So they are doing countless rallies, but they're doing it in an effort to raise the kill rate for 960. Even if it is farm troops, they're still just trying to kill troops. We did it nonstop over and over and over again. It's a lot easier to do when you're on a pass, but for flags, it'll still work because it doesn't really matter. He has a leprechaun hat on and a mask. Definitely wizard. Oh, shoot. Gotta grab a picture. You know what I mean? Picture, picture, picture. I am DJ. DJ, turn it up. Hold on. Dang, they're pretty deep in here. Hello. I'm still surprised that JST hasn't tried pushing out 93. That still surprises me a little bit. Oh. Secret identities. Nobody saw anything. 93, hello. JST coming in, hello. Giving them. Dude, don't swarm this. I'm telling you, don't do it. They want you to do it, chat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just watch this, dude. It's just a straight bait right here. I bet you they have maxed capacity troops in both of these all these cities, just ready to just dump them all in. Watch this. I kind of want to see this now. I kind of want to see this. Look, boom, boom. Look, Oppo. Where are you at, Oppo? Look, boom, boom. Somebody screenshot for Oppo. Boom, boom, Oppo. Oh man, Oppo wasn't here to witness it. Dang, I bet you he's gonna send him a friend request. Oh, excuse me. Dude, Wizard Hova? Oh man, this elite status right there. Wizard Hova. I can't even imagine Wizard Hova. That would be too intense. Wizard Hova. Dang. But who pinged me? Really? Are the Korean kingdoms going together and pushing all at once? How hard are they trying? Mimi has gained 5 million power since passes opened. You think once Pass 6 opens, 1079 will get locked? They still weren't able to lock 2520, 2386. Not sure, to be honest with you. I don't know. I think locking kingdoms like that is going to be a hard one because we still need to deal with 1v. 1v is going to be a train to deal with, right? They're going to be tough, right? They're not going to be a quick out. 79 has a lot of bodies, which is what makes it kind of deceptive. And I don't think it's going to be as easy as people think. Because at the same token, you have to understand it's not just those two, right? Then you're starting to introduce 1647 who are really strong. You got 1079 who have a lot of power. Like, you're introducing a lot of variables once Pass 6 opens that it's not going to be as easy as people think it is. It should be a lot of fun, but it's going to be tough. Are they rallying this smoke? Are you rallying this piece? I thought they would be stronger. Well, y'all also got them when they had less tech, right? By the end, when we're fighting in Pass 6, they're going to have a lot of max tech players running around and bastions and crystal. Like, it's going to be a little bit different. You know what I mean? Helio. Yeah. Make sure, fam, y'all do me a massive favor. Got 150 people in here? Say what? 150 people, 52 likes. Let's get that junk up to 100. Let's go. Let's get it to 100, boys and girls. I know y'all can do it. Do it. Smash that like button. How much stronger is 1v compared to 1188? I think they're about on par, to be perfectly honest with you. Quality, amount of fighters, like I think those two fighting is going to be a lot of fun to watch. To be honest with you, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. They aren't much different. Yes, exactly. Power-wise, they aren't much different. Tech-wise, they're not going to be much different. Here comes Cal. Oh, coming in with the Gilga. I bet you 93. Oh, watch the reinforcements coming in. Look at this. They're not going to even swarm this junk. Look, just wait for it. They're going to cut off reinforcements. They got cities coming in here. Look at this. Look at this reinforcement, chat. Look at this. Bang. Bang. They're killing off front line. Got people running in. Reinforce. Look, reinforce. Dude, this is what I'm telling you about this smoke, right? Look at this. Reinforce right here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Just look at it get melted, boys. Let's go. And then they got swarmed down. It just said, YOLO, hold my beer. Dude, we got to get that garrison report, chat. 93, get on it. Let's do this. Send it to me, boys. Dude, the reinforcements, just see how many reinforcements they flooded in that piece? That's what I'm saying. They didn't need to swarm that guy. But they can if they want to. Can we see map, please? Yes, Ashton. There you go. Well, I'll just show you the fighting zones because that's the one that everyone gives a shit about. All right, so here's the zones right here. This zone in the corner, if you can't tell with all the forts, right? I'll show you this little right zone. They pretty much own this entire left zone, right? 365 on allies, and then this is the other side for the most part. The main focus is right here for the most part. That's it. 93 doing the bee's knees over here too. Are they rallying? Please rally them. Please rally. We need reports. Oh my god. Oh my god. They sneaking past the forts of 534. That doesn't surprise me, chat. El tiempo no que pasa más rápido. Oh, I got you. 93 is like 1365. They have many. They do. They do. Let's see. They're getting in the little cha-cha slide over here on the right side, bro. They ain't sneaking, bro. Are they gonna be able to build that? See, that's the question right there, right? Can they sneak a flag right here? They might be able to, because this flag is gonna cover up a lot of that, right? So they would have to be able to sneak it in right below this in order to push in through. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to see. When we wake up tomorrow, chat, and everybody's dead, and it's all 93 on the map, then we're gonna know. We're gonna know. This is where it began. This is where 93 gave them the beanstalk. Can't wait to see 93 versus 365 in Kingsland. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, Shin. 100%. It's gonna be fire in Kingsland. I'm believe it or not, I'm more excited to see 93 versus 960 or 93 versus 365 in Kingsland than I am 960 versus 365. I feel like I've seen all that I want to see with 960 and 365. Miho, how's it going? Welcome to the Burrito Gang, my friend. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. No sneaking going on. How about them cowboys? That right side is flags for it doesn't cover. Yeah. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. They're rolling in deep. They're rolling in deep. Skirt, skirt. Bruh. Hold my, oh, bro. Hold my burrito. Oh, man. It's gonna be lag city. Yes, it is. To be honest, I think 960 drained out. 1365, also cool streams, man. I love the vibe. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. I don't think they're drained. I think a lot of people think that, and I don't think that's the case, man. I think what people got to understand is in large kingdoms like this, right? We'll keep it real with y'all, right? They're not surviving on bumper harvest bundles. You know what I mean? Let's keep it 100, chat. Kingdoms this big aren't surviving on the crappy bumper harvest bundles and Rise of Kingdoms. If they need more res, they go get more res. Instead of spending $2,000 buying bundles, guess what? They can get all that in resources and be covered for a whole other KVK again. Trust me, it's one thing that's not like, a lot of people got to understand JST spends more in game than probably 99% of the alliances in Rise of Kingdoms by themselves. They spend a ton in game. I remember Chuni doing gold chest videos where he popped like 300 plus gold chests in one day when he was collecting them all. It was crazy, dude. Absolutely insane. Like they spend more than most large alliances in game. Good night, rockers. Hey, Evil Clown, have a good night, my friend. Who's gonna get the Zig? I hope it's 93. Too bad some of 534 players migrated out. 534 look a little bit weak now. Yeah, it's looking a little sus, you know what I mean? I am now a part of the jumper project. Oh, nice. Quit. Have fun, bud. Yeah, almost got 250 mil KP. Hell yeah, Cindy. That's awesome. Can we see 960 365 side? Yes, we can. I don't think they do. Mahal, I don't think they do. Because you got to think about it, right? Once you've gotten like everything in game, right? What is the purpose of buying bundles in game? Being real, right? When you own every commander, they're all expertise. You have every possible gear piece that you could ever want under the sun. Like, what do you need to buy? Like, maybe they'll get some stuff for some speed ups. You know what I mean? They're definitely going to get those, whatever they can get for speed ups. But you legit have whales that are buying like every bundle just to buy it because they just need more speed ups. Dude, they didn't want that smoke, chat. Look, it's still up. They didn't want that smoke. They're healing over there, though. I like it. I like it. It's the intensity over here. Great sound quality. I appreciate it, some guy. Thank you, buddy. Kick dub. Like I said before, 1365. Shitty allies would drag them out. Rip 65. I said that too, man. Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. But it's more and more interesting to see 1365 versus 1254. I don't know why. People keep saying that like it hasn't happened before. It wasn't interesting the first time. I don't think it's going to be interesting the third time. I don't know. It is what it is. I think if people want to see it, people will see it. I don't think it's going to be as entertaining as you think it is, though. Why do you think they released armaments? Because whales reach endgame and they needed something else to spend on. Well, if they were considering the whales in spending, then armaments was probably the blue balls update. Because I'm pretty confident that like one whale out of all of them likes armaments. So glad 960 and 93 winning this instead of 365. Look at this sexy man. Laxus, how's it going, big homie? Did you play a little rank play today? I thought about it, but then I was like, you know what, stuff? I gotta shine on the retirement home, man. The homies out here doing it right. So I had to give a little shine to it. The Nefesto, hello. If it's the real Nefesto, how's it going, homie? Good to see you, my friend. What is the best way to get power fast? Credit card. Well, GT has 17 alliance chests after the first Mountain Warfare. I'm pretty sure most big alliances are gonna have plenty of them. Oh, you're talking about the alliance chest from doing all the things. Yeah, for sure. The minute 1960 and 1093 allied, it was over. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough hill to climb right there. I think 1254 are more strong than before. They are, for sure. For sure. We just haven't seen them in action. You know what I mean? I think once we finally see them in action, then we can kind of judge that a little bit better. Because I wouldn't really say that last KVK was really a judge of how good 1254 is. I am interested to see that though. And we'll definitely make some meme content, you know what I mean? Because then people will get triggered, then they'll smash that down thumb, the thumb down, and then help our video go thumbs up, you know what I mean? 1960, 1093, win 100%. Told you, or lost quite a lot of players too without credit card. Well, without credit card, lots of time, energy, effort, and you know, no lifer. You got to no life it basically. Soul Kings, Bulba. How's it going, Soul? Good to see you, my friend. Shazam. Shazam. I keep thinking it's Shazam every single time. I really wanted to switch that L to an A to an M. Shazam. How's it going, buddy? Shazam. Doesn't matter if the whales like the armaments though, they will still spend on it. Yeah, that's true, bro. Facts. 254, yes, I see. What kingdom are you from? I am in 1307. The 1307, baby. All right, chat, here we go. Y'all ready for it? We got 188 people in here. 188, fam. If we get to 125 likes on the stream in the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna gift y'all 5 gifted memberships. I'm gonna put an alarm clock on it. I'm giving y'all a little bit of a heads up. In the next 2 minutes, if we get to 125 likes on the stream, I will gift y'all 5 gifted memberships. Smash that like button, baby. Costs y'all absolutely nothing and helps us out more than you will ever know. All right, let me see. Timer, 2 minutes, start. There you go, 2 minutes. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Smash, 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 smash. Wins 1307 fight. So I think we may have our first fights. I think it's going to be this Saturday. Don't quote me on it. I need to go look at how the map opens up. But I think it's going to be this Saturday. I think. What should I do while no lifting? Do leg day. Leg day. Let me see. Is it true 1V will merge with 1664? I have no clue on that one, Shin, to be honest with you. I'm in 1228. What do you think about 1228? I've liked 1228 for a long time. Y'all were the first ally that I ever had in KVK. I was in 1231 during KVK 1. Or 1230 was the kingdom that I was in KVK 1, and we allied with 1228. I've always liked 1228. I feel like they're really solid. Smash that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're at 94 likes. You got 40 seconds, chat. Smash, smash, smash. You got 40 seconds. Go, 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 go. Let's see if y'all can hit it. I know y'all can hit it, sus potatoes. Y'all got them digits. If you don't got fingers, use your thumbs. If you don't got thumbs, use your elbow. Use your tongues, your foreheads, your kneecaps. Use it all. Going for a tough KVK too, right? Yeah, 1307, that one should be pretty tough. I think a lot of people think it's going to be easy, and I don't think it's going to be that easy. Ooh, y'all are going to miss it. Dang, bros. Y'all are going to miss it, chat. Y'all are going to miss it. How far were y'all off? Y'all were off by, oh, y'all were off by 25 likes, boys. Not even close. Not even close. Ah! Ah! 25. 1254 is washed. March 20th, best time to fight us. I don't think 254 is washed. I think they're still really, really good, to be honest with you. Let's smash. That's all I read, Evil. Let's smash. No Bulba, March 6th. March 6th. Bro, Soul King, don't shatter my dreams there. You know what I mean? We have to wait till March 6th? Oh my God. Emotion. Well, we'll have some fighting going on in our KVK this Saturday. It's going to be some Saturday that there's going to be some fighting. And we may be streaming it. You know what I mean? Has your allies been set? Yes, they have. INC. Who's winning? It was 365 for the longest time. Now it is looking like they are going to get pushed out of this zone after 93 came in. 93 came in and gave them the big poppies. They came in with the big poppies and they started shutting it down. Now it's kind of tickle pickle time. You know what I mean? I don't think there's very much going on. We got some forts here. There's really no objective for JST to continue to push. You know, to be honest, I think these forts should be burning still. Burn. Okay, so that one will be done by the time we wake up in the morning. I think this one will be pretty close too. And then 62 is, you know, cherry picking out here with the best of them, boys. Say what? All right, let me make sure and say thank you to all these new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Give me 1 second. Grass. Hey, I appreciate you. Watch all the time for the cool stream. I appreciate you, big homie. Thank you. All right. Fancy. Another one. Ooh, another one. DJ Khaled. Welcome to the THICC Burrito, or welcome to the Burrito Gang, my friend. Dandel, welcome to the Burrito Gang, my friend. Nefesto, thank you for subscribing, buddy. I appreciate you. And Giovanni, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Where is 1187? I have no clue. If they're in this KVK, let me know which allies they're with, and then I can probably tell you more. I don't know every alliance and where they're at. 2 more likes and Bulba is moving to 1093 to retire, probably. 101. Dude, we had to hit 125, Prince. We had to hit 125. That's why I'm saying we weren't close. We had to hit 125. Kingsline's gonna be fire for sure, 100%. 1v ass 664 to merge. It's already 96%. Nice. That'll be awesome. What should I do while no lifing? Play some music, hang out, exercise, go on a date. You know what I mean? Have your wife teach your girlfriend how to play. That way she can play for you. What's your genuine thoughts on 1960? Okay, I'll answer that. Give me a second. I'll do this in big screen. That way people don't get it twisted. All right. What are my general thoughts on 1960? All right, I'm gonna give it to you straight. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, he's gonna trash him. Guys, I genuinely like 960, right? The thing with 960 though, and here it is. I think they're one of the toughest fights on the open field, right? They're very strategic and very good when it comes to swarming flags, doing all this, which is the reason why this KVK kind of pisses me off a little bit. Like, I get what they're trying to do, but at the same token, I've never seen them do it like this, right? I think they're definitely like not an up and coming kingdom, but they're definitely a top 3 kingdom in Rise of Kingdoms. So there comes respect with that already. But I feel like they give too much respect to 1365 in the front, where like 93 came over and started burning stuff, and I feel like that could have already been happening with 960. I get the need to save, but I also understand that 960 has the ability and the players in place to be able to just instantly retrain all that back. Like, let's be perfectly honest with you. We're worrying about troops, they can instantly retrain all that. By evidence of pre-KBK, when they, you know, yoinked out 4 billion points in stage 2, like, it's evident that it could happen, right? I do like them as a kingdom. I think they're very aggressive, and y'all know me. I love aggressive kingdoms, aggressive fighting. You know, I think they have very good Osiris League teams. Definitely some of the top notch. And I think that once they get that one missing piece, I think they're going to be a lot tougher than people think. And by missing piece, I do not mean 1412. I do love 1412 and I like them a lot, but that is not it, because it doesn't solve any sort of problem within 960, if that means. So like, I'll give you a case in point with 1365, right? Before they always had an issue where they had like a downtime because it was all Korean. And so what did they do? They went out and they went to 1375 and brought in BLN. And what did BLN do? It solidified the kingdom. It solved a problem, which was the downtime, and it helped to elevate the entire kingdom. And then that was the launching point for where they are right now. I don't think that 1412 is a force multiplier. I don't think they are going to enhance 960 in any way. I think in a way, they should have gone for a predominant U.S. king, like a U.S. alliance. That way, if they do want to have a little bit of a downtime, then somebody can pick the load up. And that's the one thing that I would say. When you're going to be in the same time zones, that's not going to solve anything. They're all going to be on at the same time and then off at the same time if they are off. So I do like 960. I think they're a very good kingdom, definitely top 3. And, you know, I'm excited to see where they're going to go in the future, man. Osiris League, top notch for sure. Hands down. JT Blackfoot, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, homie. I appreciate you. Content always. Hey, I appreciate it, Evil Clown. Thank you, buddy. What's up, 1307 gang, gang, gang? Yeah. Puddle cakes, dude. The burrito cakes. I appreciate you. To be honest, 1093 is the retirement home. Yeah, but they're wheeling people out in stretchers. You know what I mean? Right now, I am in retirement kingdom. Yes, exactly. Golden Med. How's it going, buddy? 1307 bot. Evil Cloud. 1916 is only losing power to bring the rest of 1412A. I don't know why though. That's the thing. I don't know why. I feel like if you're 1960, you could have cherry picked the very best alliance in Rise of Kingdoms and brought them in. And I'm still trying to figure out why, right? It's not because I think 1412A is bad. I just think I'm like, that's like when you give somebody like a pass to choose whatever job they ever want to do or grant them a wish, and then you wish for like a chocolate bar. You know what I mean? Like you could have gotten anything in the world and you chose that. Like it's not that I think they're bad. I just think like they probably could have pulled a 1v, or they could have pulled a top-notch one alliance kingdom, and then they could have pulled 1021 blackjack, and I think that would have been a better pull than 1412A. That's the only way. That's just my personal thought. That's just my personal thought, though. Let me see. They were fighting 2 camps. True. When you have a lot of money like many in 960 and 1412A, nothing against any of it. There is no downtime. 960 recruited 1412 after 1307 beat them. What is the best way to build an ROK resume? Just be active, bud. Get in a good alliance and just have fun. The resume will build itself. Don't worry less about the resume and worry more about like surrounding your alliance with good people, because good people aren't going to flake out on you. Not even a good chocolate bar. Dang, McFryin, bro. Dang. It just takes time, to be honest with you. It takes a lot of time, and just focus on building more than that. Find good people, surround yourself with them, and get good recruiters. Good recruiters are going to be key. They're going to bring in more bodies, more people, and then you can kind of cherry pick from there. But nice try. Oh, blackjack, Korean, same time. Yeah, but golden, it wouldn't make a difference, right? It's still the same time with 1412A. Still the same time. GT brought #1 player from Chinese server. They brought a lot of #1 players from a lot of kingdoms and a lot of alliances, so it's not really a surprise to me, to be honest. Didn't 1307 beat 1412? We did. AVG to 960 better? Nah, that won't ever happen. That would never happen. We do have players from 1307 that are in 60 GT playing accounts, but it isn't like the same way we have players that are in 1307 that are playing in 1254. It is what it is. Like a lot of the times a lot of these bigger players want accounts that are in bigger kingdoms just so they can have the experience of being able to play with those larger kingdoms. 242 512. All right, let me see. Hiya. Oh yeah. Look, 60 GT finally coming to help. Say what? Clearing a little field. Okay, I see you. 10 hours later. Okay, 1412 was falling apart before KVK. Devil was on his way out. Many fighters went to 1254. If you don't mind me asking, what happened when 1307 went against 1960? So let me see if I can remember the whole breakdown. I'm trying to remember the breakdown of the map. How was the map again? If you just want like who won, 961, right? I'm trying to remember the breakdown of the map though. I think I think we were on both zones with them, past sixes, but past six was the first time we got to fight with them. Arvin, welcome, thank you for subscribing. So I think the way we were on opposite ends. So the first time we could touch tips, you know what I'm saying, was past sixes. And the top pass became like a meme at that point where they were dropping like forts, and then we were rallying, and then the bottom one was more like open field and then pushing it, and then it just turned into like a Kingsland, all out Kingsland. And the issue that we ran into right here, now I'll tell y'all this, and it's not an excuse, right? They beat us, but the issue that we ran into is we had Kingdom 1008, which is BG, come in here. They were basically where this middle section is, this middle kingdom. And on Kingsland, somebody thought it would be good to have AVG push out through here. SN came out through here, right? And then we had 1008 from this pass come and dice us and squish us in between this side. They didn't even go around, they squished us. So we had 3 alliances flying through this zone, and then we had CB and TW flying in over the top, and then our allies were here. 1302 was right here pushing out this way. What was it, Bye-Bye's Kingdom 2381, I just went blank. It was the Bye-Bye's Kingdom. They were coming through here, and then 60 GT were coming in through here. They were all this. And then the problem that happened is 108 had the most territory in here and did the least amount of work. Okay. So what ended up happening is 60 GT went here. They focused down AVG and SN and then built around and then targeted CB and TW and left 108 alone just to basically play tickle pickle with themselves for the entire Kingsland. So they blocked us. They blocked in between our 4 alliances and 1307. And then after they got pushed here, we just could never get rid of 1302. They were just a huge pain. So their downtime, they would back flag really well. And so we would push them all the way back to this pass. Literally, it was probably like 3 flags. And then they would get up on their uptime, and then they'd push all the way back out. All the way, every night. God damn it, every night. And then finally 960 started clearing us out, and then it was like a week, like 8 or 9 days in Kingsland, and then finally it fell. So that's what ended up happening. You want the breakdown? 1V and 1021 aren't looking to move. And then probably the number one thing is that 1077 was over here on this side. And they did really good, and we just could not uncage them. We tried really hard, but it was super hard to uncage them. If they would have put 1077 in place of 108, I think this Kingsland would have been really tough. I think it would have been it would have gone a lot longer. In 7 Rain, welcome to the Burrito gang. We got 195 people watching. YOLO, let's go. Make sure if y'all haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Smash that like button. If you are enjoying the stream, let me go real quick, and I'm gonna have to check on the wife, and I gotta go talk to a man. I don't need to take the kids to the pool, but I gotta go talk to a man about a horse real quick. This from Henry Hard. I want the breakdown. 2361. There you go. I got it wrong. 108. Yeah, golden med. Photo cakes. Teddy, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Dude, can you believe? Who was it? It was Grass. I think it was Grass out there. He was out there on our Discord. He was like, I hope our boy Teddy gets zeroed. I was like, say what? Say what? Because he saw you out here. I think you were out here like in the sticks. Or which zone was it? It was somewhere over here, I think. And you were out like off territory. Bro, I was like, say what? And then Strange was like, don't talk bad about Teddy. Dude, and it started like a whole fire chat. It was too good. But how does 1307 have a downtime with 5 to 6 fighting alliances? I don't think we have 5 to 6. I think at max we have 4, but being in realistic, I think we have 3. Once you combine all the fighters into alliances, I think we have 3. We technically have 4 full alliances, but when you combine them into fighting alliances during fighting times, I think we have 3. That's being perfectly honest with you. And when you ask that question, what people got to understand is it's about kingdom composition. So we have a lot of European, you know, we have a lot of Habibis, you know, Arabic, you know, like Middle East. We got a lot of Europeans, you know what I mean? We got some Russians, and then we have some that are in the US, right? That's why our US time zone is usually probably our lowest is probably like 3 UTC to like 7 or 8 UTC. If you can hold our downtime during our night crew, you're going to do pretty good. But then you got to be ready when our uptime is, because when our uptime comes, it's hot takes. Good to see you, Teddy. And thanks for the breakdown. You're very welcome, my friend. We had a lot of fun in 2142 Burning 33. Be sure to smash that like button. I appreciate it, Bazzy Baz. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, ally support helps a lot. It makes a huge difference. And I think that's what you're going to notice in a lot of like larger Imperium KVKs, especially in Strife. Your allies are huge in Strife. It's less important in Heroic Anthem because there's only 4, right? And when you're in a large Imperium KVK in Heroic Anthem, more often than not, you're going to be 4 kingdoms in the 4 corners, right? So it's less as important as when you have 4 different allies that all have to cover a zone, and they're responsible for that. And I think that's what makes this a little bit different. You're really kind of going for a reach when you're having to do that in a Strife. So allies are definitely play a larger role in Strife than they do in Heroic Anthem. Not that they don't play a role in Heroic Anthem, but it's less of a role. So building relationships is a big thing, right? Like you don't ever want to just burn bridges down unless you know like we're never going to do it. Because like, give you a case in point, last KVK 1412 we allied with 1188. So we already know what to expect from 1188, right? We already know that. Good people, good communication, because they're able to communicate with our Korean players who then speak English, who can translate and break it. Like we have kind of a system for that. So that's an important thing to have, is good relationships, because you never know when you're going to have to ally with somebody again, or if you leave a sour note in their mouth, they're never going to ally with you again, and that could potentially hurt you in future KVKs as well. 1307 had 3 fighting alliances back then, now 4. We had 4, Soren, on that KVK. We had all 4 in Kingsland. TW, CB, SN, and AVG. We're all in there. What do you think about 2489? I haven't seen them. I think they have potential, but I haven't seen them actually in action, right? I know of them. I know about them. I know kind of who's in there, kind of, sort of, but I haven't seen them like big brawl kind of action. You know what I mean? I haven't seen that. Too strong. Really appreciate a streamer in 1307. I appreciate it, Zorian. We have a lot of streamers in 1307. Skywalker is in AVG. He's a streamer as well. Oh my goodness, I almost said Aziz. Sensei is a Arabic streamer as well, who's in AVG. We have Friggy, who's a Russian streamer. If you understand Russian, he's a really cool dude. He's in AVG as well. We have a couple more in SN as well. I think Death is one. He's an Arabic streamer as well. We have a lot of streamers in 1307. They're just not necessarily all English speaking. But we have a lot. We have a lot. Quite a few. Really appreciate it. I have a chance for me to be on a spotlight on YouTube. Nice. Very nice. Do it. 1032 1644 merge and next KVK. How about this? Are you talking 1034, Harry? You talking about 1V 1034? 2338. 2338 is going to be nice. They just need a little bit more time. DVL fought until the end. If only you fought in the open field instead of just city sniping. Well, Puddle, I think Puddle had migrated out in the middle of the KVK. He had moved KVKs. He had switched. Wasn't that? What 365 doing right now? Right now, I think they're just playing a little defense right now. Who is this? 93 is doing this. 365 really isn't doing too much right now. I think they're going away from the offense right now. Will you stream 2489's KVK2? 1412 is there too. I'll consider it. I think there's. I'll have to see with Oppo, with Apocalypse Gaming. I think they're on Friday. I think they're Friday, and I think we're Saturday. So there might be a chance for me to do it. Oh yeah, Jake's also in 1307 too. I forgot about that. He had just come. So Jake the dog. He's also in 1307 too. Ty, hello. How you doing, Ty? Good to see you, my friend. Been a long time. Yeah, but you're appreciated, bro. I appreciate Zorian. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing our thing. It's a little bit different because a lot of my members, they're catching in on the tail end of stuff. So like, I'm still planning on doing spectating and casting and doing like watch parties on KVKs and casting Osiris League and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're introducing a lot of variety content. So I have a lot of Call of Duty streams and Fall Guys and all that kind of stuff. So charity season is going to be coming in very soon, April 1st. So we're going to be doing some fun stuff with that, some ice bucket challenge stuff, pies to the face, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of good content to come, a lot of laughs. And so hopefully y'all stick around, have fun, invite your friends if you think they'll enjoy it. And yeah, man, we're going to be rocking and rolling, baby. We'll be rocking and rolling. Hey, Bulba, this war was amazing so far, but just imagine if Song replaced 1175 in this war. I think Song's kind of underrated too. I think Songs are very underrated. They do have a really hard downtime, but the way that they backfill flags and all that kind of stuff makes them really hard to clear out, which is very hard. 1v664 merger. Okay, so you were talking about 1034. 1307 back then had quite a huge downtime compared to the amount of players between around 1 a.m. and 10 a.m. Yeah, and that's where we got smashed on it, Fish, for sure. Jake's in what alliance? I think he's in AVG. I'm not even sure. Pew pew. I think he's in AVG. I can't remember facts, to be honest with you. Jake named Wolfbot. Oh, he's in SN? I can't, dude. I wish he would just switch his name. I can never keep track of people's names. They're all different. Look at those two cities on the top combined, 2 billion power. Yeah, they, believe it or not, they actually gained power. They actually gained almost 7 million power after passes open thus far. So GG's. Didn't you trade 3 for your kills? How are you feeling about 2520? Which one is 2520, Seth? You're gonna have to remind me. 2520, which one? I'm trying to remember, but y'all gotta remember, like, it's very rare for me to do like 2,000 plus kingdoms. So 2520 doesn't mean anything to me. If you say like, oh, they were the alliance in Oppo stream when they were building the fort, or like, if you give me a situation, I'm more likely to remember it. 1307 was in my eyes and strategic. In my eyes, a strategic disaster back then, especially falling for a lot of our fake fort drops. But from what I've seen last KVK, they for sure learned from many mistakes and grew stronger. And it's a tough thing, man. It's what people got to understand too. And this isn't by anyone's fault. When we went against 960, there was a change in mentality that has to happen when you fight against a kingdom like 960. And the reality is I would say like 80% of our player base in 1307 had never played like that before. And what do I mean by that? I mean, there's a difference in fighting style that you have to bring to the table to compete against a kingdom like 960, right? That's why 365 does so well, because they can meet the aggressiveness and their whole player base is moving as a unit. In 1307, it's like a lot of other kingdoms where you have some that are in the front line pushing, others that kind of push and then get pulled, and then you have some that kind of cherry pick in the back. When you have that, your murder ball is going to get destroyed, right? Against a kingdom like 960. So for us as a kingdom, it was a huge change in mentality from having to go from playing the way we were playing to playing the way we did in 960. And it took us a hot second for us to get that mentality. That's the difference when people were seeing us fight against 1412. We crossed that mentality from 960 over to that KVK, and then it paid dividends because most of us were used to it at that point. But the change in mentality was a tough one for a lot of us. It was very, very tough. 25-20 fight and fight long time. Fight long time. Love you long time. In between 1307 was a dust. Yeah. What did you think about 1960 versus 2110 and the other two kingdoms when they did a 1v3 in Heroic Anthem? I think I caught the tail end of that one. I was impressed by it. They did really good in the open field, but I don't think a lot of kingdoms like that were ready for the open field 960 at the time. I only caught, I think, past 7. And I only streamed it, I think, for a day, I think is what I streamed it for. I didn't see too much of it because a lot of their openings were really bad for me when I had work. I think against us, people need to be ready for a crazy amount of field fighting. From what people tell me, they always say the KVKs against us are usually the best fights they'll ever had, but draining. Yeah. And that's the truth. You know what I mean? And I think that's the mentality to me is bigger than the amount of open field fighting. I think for large kingdoms, you can afford to have a lot of open field fighting. It's the style of open field fighting, right? The mental that you have to go into, understanding that you are about to run into a fucking meat grinder and you have to be okay with it, is a hard thing for a lot of people, right? You're running literally into like the fucking 300 Spartans, and you gotta be okay being that guy that's the one trying to drop kick the guy in the front shield when you're getting stabbed in the face the whole time. You know what I mean? You just got to have that. And that is a hard thing for a lot of people to understand until you fight a kingdom like that. It's a hard thing to understand because a lot of kingdoms are used to like cherry pick, move back, cherry pick, move back, cherry pick, move. Against kingdoms like this, dude, they're going to cherry pick your back line, and then everybody in between is getting AoE'd out of their minds. It is a hard thing to do. And then on top of that, their skills never reset. Like it's just like they target one, get 0, target another, 0, target. They're never going backwards. There's no ebbs and flows. The way that they control their marches is really, really something to see. And that's another mechanic that a lot of kingdoms, if you want to learn from stuff like that, I did tell you, you're going to find the best fighting that you've seen in KVKs in this KVK, right? You're also going to see who I consider to be the best defensive kingdom. Not to say they don't have an offense, but the defense for 1093 is amazing. Like kissing fingers good. So you're really going to get a clinic if you're really wanting to learn and how to benefit and improve your kingdom. Watch these guys, because you're going to learn. People, you're going to get taken behind the woodshed, but you're going to learn how they reinforce from all different angles. Where do they push the ball when they are trying to clear out a rally that's coming in, or like all these situational things that you're going to see are top tier from these kingdoms for sure. Well, why did 93 run away from Mimi? I don't know, but they might be trying to build here. They might just also be bored. They're burning them. They walked away because they don't have any reason to be here. They burned the fort. They burned the fort. That's their objective. They're also building over here to come burn them in the cheeks. In the cheeks. Strategy and Diplo again. Let me see. Oh my God, 86 got disconnected. Bunch of whales actively getting. Where? Post chords, Zorian. Post the chords. Follow the big fight. Krypton 521 got zeroed. What? Dude, post chords. Chat, how are y'all watching this and not telling me? 01784. All right. Oh, dude, did he pour it out? He might have poured it out. Dang, bro. Where is this? Wait, this is on the bottom. What? Why are cities still here? No, he poured it out. He's done. Oh, dude. I don't know which KVK that is, bro. Feet on kill. That's all right, man. I think that was the guy. I think that was the guy that got zeroed before, wasn't it? Yeah, he was in the 25. Who's in ours? Let me see. Yeah, I remember. Somebody posted it. They posted a video. I forgot who it was. I think it was Shinshi. Was it Shinshi? I can't ever keep track of everyone. Oh yeah. What's funny though is that this dude's getting zeroed, and bro, y'all are out here acting. He's acting like we ain't gonna try to bust y'all out. Like y'all's KVK is over. $34 seconds. Who's getting their bee's knees? Oh yeah, he's getting zeroed 100%. 200 plus streaming. Let's go. Yeah, we're at 200, baby. Everyone's getting rallied. Wow. You can do it all night long. I'm pushing this a little to the side. That way, if I want to make a reel on it, we can. Dude's getting zeroed all across the world, and yeah. They be player hating. Dude, I probably should like turn the music off. That way I can record this bad boy. Oh, I forgot to hit record. GG's. I'll pull the stream down and have to come find it. Dude, the Belisarius is swarming. Let's go. Absolutely feeding. Wait, was that a belly? Oh my goodness. Oh, yep, he's gone. He's gone. Goodness, bro. Oh no. Oh yeah. Damn. Have a good one. Gotta go back to focus fully on fighting. Hey, Fish, I appreciate you dropping in, homie. Thanks for dropping in, bud. Wait, 307 only has fights when past 6 opens. Correct, Pew Pew. From what I was told. I wonder if they're setting a rally on this person. I need to go check on the wife real quick, chat. I will be right back, okay? I promise. I'll be right back. Let me just click on this just in case. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Bulba, for the educational rock content. Helpful as king of a young kingdom to hear your perspective when you explain advanced concepts.
My ass is a sweaty. Oh no. Oh no. All right, let me see. Sirax, thank you for the $10 super chat, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Bulba, for the educational ROK content. Helpful as king of a young kingdom to hear your perspective when you explain advanced concepts. You're very welcome, my friend. You're very, very welcome, bud. I hope y'all are enjoying the content, doing all that kind of stuff. It's just me sharing the love, and we got a lot of really great community members that have four plus years playing the game, so you see a thing or two every now and then. It's one of those, like, when we stream stuff, like, I know there's so many streamers, you know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all, and you know, hopefully y'all, if y'all have questions, feel free to ask. If I don't know, then I'll ask the community, and they will be able to answer y'all. So I know for young kingdoms it's a little bit harder, but y'all will get to live vicariously through us, and then when y'all get to experience it, then y'all aren't coming out of left field with your eyes closed kind of deal, and it'll be good. Talk, how's it going, buddy? You're very welcome, and thank you again for the $10 super chat, my friend. I do watch others, but you take the time to talk more about more tactical, strategic things. So I do, but I'm not always like that. But I'm not always like that. I'm more, I like entertaining. But every now and then, when y'all ask me questions, I'm down to answer them. Wait, what were they at again, chat? Do y'all remember? I know I clicked on it. Was it 125? I can't remember what it was. Dang. Just don't rally that guy with Attila Nevsky. Nah, you're great, Bulba. It's entertaining and informative. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna still be bringing out some stuff. Like I said, like, even if I'm not playing an active account, I still plan on doing watch parties, doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm still gonna be in the scene for sure. We're gonna have that. Osiris League will probably be what should be. When did we end it? A couple of months ago. So we should be easing up into another Osiris League, and then I'll be doing probably casting on my channel, all that kind of stuff. So y'all should enjoy all that. We started at 114. Oh, okay, so they only lost two, right? Oh yeah, two. Nah, we good. Hospital is full though, so most likely. So the next one's gonna be it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Well, but can you share your food channel? Yeah, Jorge, for sure. Here. So if y'all are interested, the one that Jorge is talking about is, so we also have a food YouTube channel. A food YouTube channel that I do a lot of food content on, because people always ask me, they wanted me to do it, so I made it happen in 2023. So that is the link for our Bulbaritos channel that I make food content on. So if y'all want to subscribe, I appreciate y'all over there too. If y'all want to do it after the stream, you can always find it on our Discord as well. See, yep, looking forward to seeing more of your other stuff. I'm trying to avoid getting back into COD. See, scratch the itch for me, dude. Sarix, you gotta hide a little bit there, because the last, like, before these two last streams, the previous 5 streams were Call of Duty. It was Call of Duty, bro. So I grew up on Call of Duty, so I can't talk anything about it. We were playing rank play with a lot of our community members because it came out, so we've been grinding rank play. Battle report. Battle. Let's see. Oh shit, I forgot to ask for it. Dang it. Sir farts a lot. I see you streaming. Say what? Say what? Free Friggy. Oh, bro, no, Friggy's already free. We don't gotta tie him up. You know what I mean? I forgot to ask for it. We'll get the next one if I can get it. JST rallying 60s flag. Battle report. All right, give me a second. Let me go back to that KVK then. This guy's getting 0 though, but we'll make it work. See, 232, 487. Nope. All right, maybe we missed it. Oh, okay. BLN. Got a little reinforcement. Wait, no. That's 60 GT. They're just gonna swarm it down. I used to be great at the original COD, and then got progressively worse as I grew up. Dude, Cerex, I still am trash, bro. And even now, I'm still trash. You know what I mean? But I still enjoy the shit out of it. Running around with the Car 98, hell yeah. The PPSH, hell yeah. That little World at War, and then you hop into the tank, and then you just become indestructible. You're just running people over. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. I'm eating a freaking boring ass sandwich, and we'll start to watch your brisket video. Oh no. All right, that one's a little bit longer because I do a full breakdown of how I make my briskets, like complete breakdown. If you need timestamps, there's timestamps in that video. I literally had like 13 sections that I made in that video, from like what you should look for, to how I prep, to how I trim, to what wood I choose, to the temperature that I'm at, to, you know, I break everything down. Nothing better than the original Nuketown map and call it true, Angel. That was a pretty nasty map. It was a pretty nasty map. All right, let me see what else we got over here. 93 over here. Let's see, are they still burning? 93 doing the bee's knees, bro. Give me a little open field action over here. I think those old COD versions were fun compared to the recent ones. Well, because there's less of a skill gap in those old ones. You know what I mean? Yeah, when I went to go play back, and I was just like, bro, I was getting dogs in like every life. Like, it's just the skill gap has increased so much. It's just not the same anymore. Your bark better be better than good. Yes. I'm an intense animal, bro. You don't even know me like that. You don't even know me. Your predictions for 1307, 188, 644 versus 1647, 1V, 79 KVK. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I think we're gonna do, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be a lot harder than people think. I think once 647 combines with 79, that was a lot of power all in one zone. So being able to fight that with 664 is going to be tough, and 1V is going to be a tough pickle, a tough nut to crack. So it's, I don't know, man. That one's kind of a toss up in the air. I think it, like I said before, I think that one's going to come down to how each one's allies do. I think 1188 can compete with 1V. 664, how well do they do against 647? And then I think it's going to be a bloodbath between 307 and 79. So it's just, we line up really well when you talk about fighting styles and time zones and all that kind of stuff, to where it's going to be an interesting fight for sure. I really do think it's going to come down to the allies. I don't think it's going to come down to 307 and 79, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I could easily see a world where people get knocked out and it's like a 1v3 in situations. And at that point, the one's going to lose, because these kingdoms are a little too big for people to do that kind of stuff. It's going to be pretty hard. Does it mean 100% of 60 GT players have 7 marches? That's scary. Yep. For the most part, I think most of them are max tech already in 60 GT. All right, Bulba's heading to bed. Have a good rest of your stream. Hey, I appreciate it, Bazzy Baz. Get some rest, brother. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Do chat. Okay. I want to do this. Can y'all do me a massive favor? Chat? I'm going to talk to y'all. All right, I want y'all to do this for me, okay? I want to raid. I'm gonna raid one of our really good friends. I'm gonna raid one of our really good friends, and I want y'all to do me a favor. I want us to overwhelm the shit out of him by the sheer love that y'all pour in that chat. Okay, I want y'all to just drop a like. Y'all say hi, and show them some love. He's a really great dude. Plays a lot of great content from Dead Space to Dark Souls to all that kind of stuff. So I want y'all to do that for me. I'm going to do a couple of things. Let me edit this real quick, and I need to drop in his thing real quick. But I want y'all to, if we can do that. I'm gonna go and hop in there as well. And the homie's he's been a ride or die for a very long time. And he is a part of our community as well, the Burrito gang. So I want to show him a little love. Let me see real quick. Let me save. And then what we're going to do is once y'all get in there, it lets me know that y'all are there. We're going to do hashtag burrito raid. All right. We're going to pop that in the chat. Okay. All righty, chat. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Making sure before y'all head out, y'all smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget, hashtag burrito raid when we go and raid him. All right, guys. I'll see y'all soon. Y'all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.